Good afternoon, children. Today, in this session, we are going to learn a lesson from your English reader, chapter number 5. The chapter's name is Visit to a Circus. So you can go through your book, page number 24, and read the lesson twice. Okay, let us start the lesson. The sun had risen. All the children were very excited as they all were going to a circus that day. Well, children, be careful, said the teachers as they counted the children. If anyone is lost, please do not cry, but raise the gate. Yes, madam, said all the children. The children saw all the animals were in the cages. They entered a huge tent and sat down on the chairs. The chairs had been set up around a huge ring. A clown was running around the ring and making people laugh with his funny tricks. Two elephants came in, trumpeting loudly. One of them played with a ball while the other one danced. When the monkey jumped through a fire ring, everybody clapped loudly. Next, a parrot was seen riding a cycle. Then the roar of the lion could be heard. The lions walked into the big cage. The ringmaster made them perform a few tricks. The two lions sat on the seat while the two jumped through a large ring held by the ringmaster. All the performers came back and started waving and walking in a circle. All the children and other people stood up, clapping loudly. They had enjoyed the show. They all returned happily to their homes. So, my dear children, in this way you read the lesson twice or thrice before you do the exercise at the back. Understand the lesson carefully. Okay, I am going to tell you these stories in detail. So, it was a day when the children were to visit the circus along with their teachers. So they were very excited to go to circus that day. So teachers were there to advise or suggest them. They were warning them to remain careful in the circus, and if anyone get lost in the circus, not to get panic or to cry, but to reach at the gate. So all the children were happy at that time, and they agreed with the teacher. They said, yes madam. After that, they entered into a huge tent. There they saw all the animals were in the zoo, cages. Most of the animals were dangerous or the wild animals, so they were kept in the cages. Cages meaning in Nepali you can say pinjara. So whenever they entered the huge tent, they sat down on the chairs. So chairs were arranged in such a way that they could see the arena properly, or it was a big huge means big ring in front of them where these animals had to perform. So chairs were arranged around this ring. So all the students or all the children went there and sat on the chairs. So there was a clown. Clown means a joker who was running around the ring, and he was just making the people laugh with his funny tricks. You might have seen clown there in the picture also. So at the first there came two elephants trumpeting loudly. So trumpet is the sound of elephant. When an elephant produces a sound, it is called trumpet. So after they entering into the arena or that ring, one of the elephant started playing a ball while other started dancing. So after them there came a monkey who jumped through a fire ring. So fire ring means it is a ring where fire burns. So monkey had to jump through that fire ring. So it jumped properly. So everybody saw them and started clapping loudly. So after monkey's turn, there was a parrot who came riding a cycle. So parrot was just riding a bicycle. It was quite strange for the children to see these all things doing by the animals. So after them there came lion just roaring. Roar means it is the sound of lion. So everybody heard the roaring of the lions. So lions walked into the big cage. It went into the big cage. A ringmaster made them perform a few tricks. So even lion started performing tricks over there. But there was a ringmaster. Ringmaster means a person who just make the animals to perform these tricks. So he is also known as performer. So there came lions. So two lions sat on the seat. Seat means it may be the chair. The two lions sat on the seat while two others jumped through a large ring held by the ringmaster. So ringmaster held the ring in his hand. So these two lions jumped through that big ring held by the ringmaster. So in this year lion also performed there. After that all the performers came back and started waving and walking in a circle. So this performance, there may be several performers. So they, whenever they finished showing their performance, they came back around the ring and started waving their hands and walking in a circle. So waving means to shake their hands like you do bye bye to your friends. In this way they also shook their hands. I started waving their hands. So all the children and other people who were enjoying this program or who were just seeing this circus stood up happily, just clapping loudly. Clapping means to produce a sound by putting hands together. So in this way they enjoyed the show. They were very happy. So all the children and the people returned home happily. So here ends this story, children. So you might have visited circus. If you haven't visited circus, then you might have visited zoo also, where you can see several types of animals. So in this way you might have seen all these animals somewhere else. If not, then you can see in the television also and in the pictures also. So in the first picture here you can see elephants and monkey. One elephant is playing ball where another is dancing and monkey is just jumping through the ring. And in second picture you are seeing that lion is just jumping through a big ring. So in this way you can enjoy the show in the circus also. So here at the end of the lesson there are given some new words that you have learned, that is circus, children, counted, clown, huge, careful, loudly, excited, trumpeting, waving, performers, tricks, and enjoyed. So after that there is word meaning. You just need to write this word meaning in your copy and learn. So at the first there is excited. Excited means to be very happy. And there is yet another word that is huge. Huge means large, very big, or you can say gigantic, whatever you can say.
Attention please. The time now is 4 p.m. Thank you.
And then after there is a ring. It means an enclosed area. It is an area demarcated especially for the performance. And then after roar, it is the sound made by a lion, and a clown, that is a joker. So these are the word meanings, difficult word meanings found in the chapter. So after that there are some exercises. Let us try to solve these exercises based on your study. So you can write all these exercises in your particular subject copy. So let us try to solve this. Number 1, there is tick write the correct answer, multiple choice question. So you need to tick write the correct answer based on your understanding of the lesson. Number 1, the children were going to a park or circus. Yes, circus is correct. So number B, tick right number B, children were just going to circus. Number 2, all the animals were in the room or cage. Yes, they were in the cage, not in the room. So number 2, A is correct. And number 3, one of the elephant played with a toy or ball. So according to the story, one of the elephant played ball. So tick right ball, number B is correct. In number 4, a dash was running around the ring. So a dash, boy or clone. So clone is correct. Number B, tick right number B in number 4. A clone was running around the ring. And number 5, the children sat down on dash. The children sat down on chairs, not on sofa. So number 5 is correct. So number B, answer the given questions. Okay, let us try to solve it orally. Later on you can write all this work in your copy. Okay, why were the children excited? Yes, the children were excited as they were just visiting the circus that day, or going to the circus that day. Okay, number 2, there was the clone. What was the clone doing? So what was the clone doing? The clone was just running around the circle or the ring and making the people laugh with his funny tricks. So you can find these all answers in the lesson over here also. It is here. Yes, from here you can write up to here. A clone was running around the ring and making people laugh with his funny tricks. So after that, who asked them to be careful? Obviously, teacher asks them to be careful. Number 3, teacher asks them to be careful. T-A-C-H-E-R, teacher. Okay. So in number 4, what was the parrot doing? So number 4, the parrot was riding a cycle. C-Y-C-L-E, cycle. The parrot was riding a cycle. So number 5, what did the 2 elephants do? Okay, according to your story there, one of the elephant started dancing, whereas the other played a ball. So what did the 2 elephants do? One elephant played ball, whereas other started dancing. Number 5 answer you can write like that. And number 6, what did the ringmaster make the lions do? So ringmaster made the lions to sit on the seat, S-I-T, sit on the S-E-A-T, seat, and to J-U-M-P, jump through, T-H-R-O-U-G-H, through the big ring. Jump through the big ring, R-I-N-G, ring held by him, H-I-M, him. Okay, you can write like that. The 2 lions sit on the seat, whereas two lions jump through the big ring held by the ringmaster on his hand. So you can try to make your answer yourself. So number C, fill in the blanks. Let us try to solve these also. The children entered a huge dash and sat on the chair. So here the children entered a huge tent, T-E-N-T, tent in number 1. Number 2, two elephants came in dash loudly. So here in number 2, the two elephants came in trumpeting loudly, T-R-U-M-P-T-I-N-G, trumpeting loudly. And in number 3, the ringmaster made them perform few dash. So ringmaster made them to perform few tricks, T-R-I-C-K-S, tricks, number 3. So number 4, the children stood up dash loudly, so clapping loudly. So children and other people stood up after seeing these all tricks done by the animals. They stood up clapping loudly, C-L-A-P-P-I-N-G, clapping in number 4. Number 5, they all returned dash to their homes. They all returned happily to their home after enjoying the show. All the students or all the children and people who were just enjoying the show returned home happily. So Happily, L-Y, happily, Happily, happily. They all returned happily to their home. So moving down, you can see grammar skills, speech practice. So here you have to read the words given over here loudly. Number 1, shop, room, ride, drop, broom, wide, hop, groom, tide, pop, loom, slide. Or you may just read vertically also: shop, drop, hop, pop, room, broom, groom, loom, ride, wide, tide, slide. These all are rhyming words. It listens like rhyming words. Okay, so below that, grammar fun, one and many. One, or you may say singular or plural. So read these words in the two boxes. Number 1, fan. Number 2, fans. Pen, pens. Taste, tastes. Star, stars. So the words given in box 1 denotes one thing only. They are said to be in the singular number. If the word that denotes only one, that tells us about only one thing, then that is singular number. Whereas the word which says many or more than one thing, then we can say that is plural number. So here in this box, fan, F-A-N, fan means only one fan, whereas in box 2, F-A-N-S, fans means many fans, more than one fans. Similarly, pen means only one pen, P-E-N-S, pens means many pens. Similarly, T-A-S-T, taste means only single taste like sweet, sour. Tastes means many tastes together. So star means single star, only one star, whereas stars means many stars. In this way, that the words that denotes only one thing or animals or anything that denotes only one, then that is singular number. Whereas if the say one word denotes many things, then that is plural number. So here are some common example or more examples given. So first one is cup. Cup means only one cup, whereas cups, cups means many cups. In this way, flower, flowers, potato, potatoes, tomato, tomatoes. So in the remember here, some words form their plural by adding s. Example, star, stars. Whenever you add s to the singular, you can make plural in some cases. In some cases, some word form by adding es. Whenever you add es to the singular, it becomes plural. Like diss, dish is singular, whereas dishes, dish is plural. So in some words ending with O, we add ES. Example, buffalo, buffalo, buffalo. If we add ES, then it will become plural, buffaloes, buffaloes. Some words change completely. Example, ox, ox is a single or singular. Oxen, oxen is plural. So let us try to solve this given exercises regarding the singular and plural. Write the plural of the given words. Number 1, mango. You can write mangoes, mangoes. Es you can add if the word ended with O, as per the rule given just above. COW cow, COWS cows. BAG bag, BAGS bags. TOY toy, TOYS toys. BOOK book, BOOKS books. SHELF self, SHELVE self, or SHELVES selves also you can say. WSH was, WSHES was. BRANCH branch, BRANCHES branches. So these are some examples of singular and plural. So there is given fill in the columns also. In number 1 there is bus given, so in the plural you can write BUSES buses. In number 2 dash, plural given tomatoes, so in the singular you can write TOMATO tomato. Number 3 student, students, just add STUDENTS students in the plural. In number 4 singular TOOTS tooth, whereas in the plural TEETS teeth. In number 5 MEN men, plural given here, then in the singular you can write MAN man. In number 6 HOLIDAY, holiday is the singular, whereas HOLIDAYS holidays is the plural. So here ends your lesson. So at the last writing fun is given there. How can we be kind to animals? So how can we remain kind to our animals? You can write a few lines about it yourself. So my dear students, try to solve all the answers, all the tasks in your English reader copy. Write at the first the chapter's name and chapter number, and then start doing all the exercise in good handwriting. Thank you.